Today we are going to learn about 3D shapes and their attributes. 3D shapes are solid objects and have 3 dimensions. Some 3D shapes include cubes, cones, cylinders, spheres, rectangular prisms, and pyramids. 3D shapes have attributes such as edges, faces, and vertices. Remember that attributes are a physical property of an object or a shape, like color, size, or number of sides. 3D shapes have edges. An edge is the line where the faces meet. They also have a face. A face is the flat surface on a 3D object. Normally the face is a 2D shape. A vertex or vertices is a corner where the edges and the sides meet. So let's review. Here at the bottom, we have a face. In the middle, we have an edge. And at the top, we are pointing to the vertex. Now, let's describe the 3D shapes and their defining attributes. Here we have a sphere. A sphere has 0 edges, 0 vertices, and 0 faces. It's the easiest one to remember. Next, we have a cone. It has 0 edges, 1 vertex, here at the top, and 1 face at the bottom. If we were to flip the cone over, the face on the cone would be a circle. The cylinder has 0 edges, 0 vertices, and 2 faces. The faces on the cylinder are here at the top and 1 at the bottom. Both of the faces on the cylinder resemble a circle. A pyramid has 8 edges, 5 vertices, and 5 faces. 4 of the faces on the pyramid are triangles, and the face at the bottom of the pyramid is a square. Next, we have a cube. It has 12 edges, 8 vertices, and 6 faces. All the faces on a cube look like a square. The rectangular prism has the same attributes as the cube. It has 12 edges, 8 vertices, and 6 faces. The rectangular prism is different from the cube because 2 of the faces on the rectangular prism are squares and the 4 rest of the faces are rectangles, which is why it's called a rectangular prism. Here we have examples of real-life objects that look like 3D shapes. The first object is a box. Do you know what the box looks like? Yes, it looks like a cube. What about the next one, the drum? I hope you said cylinder, because the drum has 2 faces, 0 sides, and 0 vertices. So therefore, it's just like a cylinder. What about the party hat? Yes, the party hat looks like a cone. It has 1 face, 1 vertices. What about the pyramid? Obviously, it looks like a pyramid. What about the next one, the baseball? The baseball has 0 edges, 0 vertices, and 0 faces. That sounds like the sphere. What about the doctor box? Yes, it is a rectangular prism. What about the mason jar? The mason jar looks like a cylinder. What about the haystack? The haystack looks like a rectangular prism. And finally, the yarn ball. The yarn ball looks just like a sphere. Good job. Now let's practice. I found some items at home and I want to see what 3D shape it looks like. My first item is a Pepsi can. My Pepsi can is a cylinder. Now let's talk about the attributes of this Pepsi can. It has 2 faces. It has 0 edges. and 0 vertices. Let's do this one more time with a different object I found at home. I have a cereal box that I found at home. First, I'm going to give you the name. This is a rectangular prism. Now, let's talk about the attributes of this cereal box. It has 12 edges, 6 faces, and 8 vertices. Awesome. Now it's your turn. Find 2 3D objects at home. Tell me that item's 3D attributes. Remember to include your shape's name, the number of edges, the number of vertices, and the number of faces. Try it out, and good luck!